Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, good looking forecast as we head into the weekend. Not so for some of our friends up in the northern plains. We'll talk a little bit more about that. We are going to see the tail end of an Arctic front come early Tuesday. That's when we're going to see temperatures the day before near 70 and the day after pushing the upper 20s, and maybe, just maybe, a little winter precipitation. More on that in just a bit. First off, let's take a look at the big picture outside. Justin Terro getting our weather shot. Some color out there. Beautiful weather. You know, I'll take winter in Acadiana every single year. Yeah, we have our cold days, we have our rainy days, but it's days like today and days like what we're going to see the weekend when we're talking about minus 20, 30, 40 to the north of us, take it just all the time. So let's take a look at the big picture across the lower 48, and snow is flying from the Dakotas into the Midwest, leading edge of some colder and colder Arctic air off to the north. We'll visit that in a second. Meanwhile, for us, it's been a mostly sunny day. We had some high-level cirrus clouds earlier in the day. We can see them running quickly from west to east. Seeing some blips on the radar. This is just Virga, not anything that's going to be reaching the ground. We'll see those clouds pushing through overnight tonight, but not enough clouds to keep our temperatures from dropping down close to the frost zone tonight. We'll be about 4 or 5 degrees warmer than last night, but still cold enough for a frost. And these are the numbers this morning. A snapshot at 7 a.m. officially down to 31 in Lafayette. So we saw numbers below what we were forecasting last night and this morning, and then it warmed up nicely this afternoon. Temperatures a few degrees milder than anticipated, got up to 61 in Lafayette, and you can see most of us in the low to mid 50s at this hour. Not so as you go farther to the north. Check out some of these temperatures, and this is going to be part of the country we'll be watching closely. Temperatures ranging from teens to single digits to below zero. Green Bay 22 below temperature at International Falls, and watch what the the wind chills have been doing. Wind chills here down to 36 below at International Falls at 6 o'clock local time, and this spot and this area may see wind chills getting close to 40 to 50 below as we go into next week. So some brutally cold air on the way for our friends to the north. For us, though, we'll be basking in sunshine starting off tomorrow morning. I'm going with temperatures a little bit colder than what Futurecast is going with, mid to upper 30s for most of us. And then tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, might see some high clouds. We have a weather system that's going to bypass us to the south with an upper low. That's going to create some clouds overnight, early Sunday, but by Sunday afternoon, we'll be back to mostly sunny skies. So a pretty good looking weekend ahead. This latest run of Futurecast throwing a little bit more in the way of clouds our way for Sunday, but still a pretty good looking weekend just about any way you slice it. Temperatures once again Sunday afternoon in the lower 60s. Okay, this is when it gets interesting. Arctic front on the way very early Tuesday. Showers developing Monday night after midnight through Tuesday morning, but there's going to be some pretty cold air running into this system, not only at the surface, but up to through about 5,000 feet or so. So there's going to be a wintry mix perhaps around midnight, the northern part of the state. This is the European model, and it is indicating the possibility of maybe some snowflakes or a little bit of a wintry mix, maybe some ice pellets, but there's nothing going to be sticking to the ground. One, the activity is going to be light. Two, this is an iffy scenario. And three, the ground temperatures are going to be so warm from the day before, because by Monday we might be near 70 degrees, and then as quickly as that moves in, it moves out, and we think by Tuesday afternoon we see temperatures back into the upper 40s. So nothing that's going to stick on the ground. We're not going to see freezing temperatures or frozen roadways or anything like that. Milder toward the end of the week with some showers Thursday, Friday. Meanwhile, frigid air entrenched across portions of the Midwest and the Great Lakes, and it looks quiet going into next weekend as well for us. So some pretty good conditions there. Okay, was the GFS, the American model, say with Tuesday morning? The model is less bullish on winter precipitation, maintaining most of it in the northern part of the state, but still the chance of maybe a little sleet first thing Tuesday morning, maybe changing over to a snow flurry. The GFS lingering a little bit with the precip, but by and large, it's not going to be a weather event, but it may be the only time this winter we see a snowflake or an ice pellet fall from the sky here in Acadiana. Mid-30s tonight, northern portion portions of Acadiana, same along the I-10 corridor. Cold enough for a little patchy frost in spots, so you may want to keep those plants covered for one more night. And then after that chilly start, temperatures warm up nicely into the low to mid 60s for tomorrow afternoon. So fair chilly night ahead, some patchy frost possible in spots by morning. 37 your low tonight, 63 the high tomorrow. Beautiful winter day. 63 is the normal for this time of year, so right center line for the weekend. More of the same for Sunday with a few more high clouds. Here come those rain chances Monday night into early Tuesday, and then maybe a snowflake or two early Tuesday, but don't get your hopes set up too high quite yet. That's still 4 days away. A lot could change in the forecast, but we do think maybe some of the coldest temperatures for one night and one night only for Wednesday morning, getting into the mid to upper 20s. There could be a hard freeze for central Louisiana, but we're not looking at a hard freeze here in Lafayette. So chilly temperatures and a couple of more freezes down the road, but we don't see any of that big Arctic air to the north making a move here, nor any winter weather systems, bona fide winter weather systems yet. We still got a couple of weeks into February.